Greetings, YouTube! The Doctor is in! Dr. Urias Papers here, coming at you with another commentary on Dungeons & Dragons. Today on the Doctor Spell Prognosis, we're talking about the spell Blight. We're giving this spell a straight-up B. But first, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. If you like this video, hit the like button. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave a question or comment. All right. Blight is a 4th level spell that is pretty much usable by almost every class that can cast spells. So, Druids, Sorcerers, Warlocks, Wizards, not Clerics, but there's a whole bunch of Cleric domains that get it. So your base classes and then Cleric domains, Death Domain Cleric, Grave Domain Cleric, Blood Domain, which I don't have this book purchased for D&D Beyond, but it is the Tal'Dorei book that just came out. I have a hard copy of it, however. Circle of the Land Desert Druids, Circle of Spore Druids, Oathbreaker Paladins, and Artificer Alchemists. So a whole bunch of different classes can cast this. So that's good. It's one of your basic, I'm going to do damage to a thing. Now, it takes one action. It has a range of 30 feet. That's a horrible range. I think the range should be a lot better than this for a 4th level spell. It's verbal and somatic. That's good. It is a School of Necromancy, and unfortunately, it's a Constitution saving throw, which a lot of creatures will make, and so the damage that it does almost automatically is, well, not automatically, but more than 50% of the time is probably going to result in half damage. Okay, so necromantic magic energy washes over a creature of your choice within range. You drain the moisture and vitality from it. They have to make a Constitution saving throw. It's 8d8 necrotic damage on a failed save or half as much on a successful save. And the spell has no effect on undead or constructs. So, undead are out. Constructs are out. Can't use it against them. So that's a limitation to the spell. And like I said, 8d8 is almost always going to turn into 4d8 damage. Because a lot of opponents have really high constitutions and high constitution saving throws. So you need to figure out some way to mitigate that if you can. No bards here. So, but you might have a sorcerer, because it's on the general sorcerer list. So maybe a mind spike that can, reduce, give a little bit of a penalty. Maybe a bane that can give a little bit of a penalty to a saving throw. Okay. So if you target a plant, creature, or magical plant, it makes the saving throw with disadvantage, and the spell deals maximum damage. If you target a non-magical plant that isn't a creature, then it's gone. And then you can upcast this for an extra d8 of damage for every spell slot above 4th level. So I just want to look at a few things. So we've got Wizard right here. And we're not going to look at everything, but we're going to look at some of this stuff. We got Wizard. I got the School of Necromancy up. Doesn't really go well with this spell. So once per turn, when you kill one or more creatures with a spell of 1st level or higher, you regain hit points equal to twice the spell's level or 3 times its level if it belongs to the School of Necromancy. So what that means, if you have a way of figuring out how much health something has, hopefully not through metagaming, and you cast this spell on it and you take it out, you're getting 3 times its level if the spell, so you regain twice the spell's level, so you're getting 12 temporary hit points. If you cast it at 4th level, it's more if you cast it higher. So there is that. You need to keep that in mind if you are a School of Necromancy Wizard. Undead Thralls doesn't really have anything to do with it. You have resistant necrotic damage, and that has nothing to do with it. So really, it's just this Grim Harvest thing. So I just want to look at a few classes. I've got the Cleric up here, the Death Domain Cleric. So starting at 6th level, your ability to channel negative energy becomes more potent. Necrotic damage dealt by characters' spells and Channel Divinity option ignores resistance to necrotic damage. So there are some fiends that do have resistance to necrotic damage, and if this is your only kind of damaging spell, or it's your best one, then you're better off taking that. You can use it against those things. Now, you can't use it against undead which most undead have resistance or they're immune to necrotic damage. So just keep that in mind. With the Artificer, the Alchemist Artificer, they get this Alchemical Savant. So whenever you cast a spell using your Alchemist supplies as a spellcasting focus, you gain a bonus to one roll of the spell. The roll must restore hit points or be a damage roll that deals necrotic damage. There it is. And the bonus equals your intelligence modifier. So at most, that's going to be a +5. So just a little bit of extra damage, but it's a bonus to a roll, which means if they make their save, it's halved. Unfortunately, it adds to the total. Now, I do want to talk a little bit about some of these monsters. So we've got, here's a Treant. Okay, that's kind of your general monster. It has a +5 Constitution to its bonus, so it's got a +5 con save. I can't believe this thing's not proficient in Constitution saving throws, but it's not. So it has disadvantage, but it still has a +5. So it's still got a really good bonus. Now another creature, where is it? Shambling Mound. Shambling Mound. Here it is. It's got a +3. So these are the kind of creatures that you probably want to tag with this spell. And if you are a Necromancy Wizard, then you want to tag them and make sure that you whack them so that you get your Grim Harvest. All right, that's what I got for everybody today. I appreciate everybody tuning in, and I will catch everybody